Welcome back to our Rarest coins. Today, we're exploring the world of the 1968D Lincoln penny, a coin that, at first glance, seems like just another piece of pocket change. But did you know that some of these pennies can be worth a significant amount of money? Stick around as we uncover what makes certain 1968D pennies highly valuable and how you can determine if you have a rare find. Let's start with some basics. The 1968D Lincoln penny was minted as the Denver Mint and features the familiar design: Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While most 1968D pennies are worth just 1 cent, there are specific varieties and errors that can greatly increase their value. $2 million rarest coins. Most 1968D pennies are valued at just 1 cent. However, some rare varieties and errors can make these coins worth significantly more. Let's dive into the factors that contribute to their increased value. $2 million rarest coins. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1968D Lincoln penny is the potential for finding rare varieties and errors. Here's what you need to look for. Rarest coins. 1968D double die obverse. This is one of the most sought-after varieties. A double die obverse means that the coin has a noticeable doubling of the images on the obverse. You'll see extra outlines around Lincoln's profile, his name, and the date. This error happened during the minting process when the die was misaligned and struck the coin more than once. 1968D small date versus large. While most 1968 pennies have the large date design, a few were minted with the small date design. The difference is subtle. The numbers in the date are slightly smaller on the small date variety. These can be harder to find, but they can command higher prices among collectors. Another type of error to watch for are die cracks and cuts. Die cracks appear as raised lines on the coin surface where the die has begun to break down. Cuts are raised, irregular areas where a piece of the die has broken off. These errors can add to the coin's value. $2 million rarest coins. To identify these valuable errors, you'll need to closely inspect your pennies. Here's how. Use a magnifying glass to look at the obverse of the coin. Check for any doubling around Lincoln's profile and inscriptions. The doubled areas might appear blurry or slightly offset. Compare your penny to a known example of the small date. Look at the size of the digits in the date to determine which variety you have. Inspect the coin surface for raised lines or unusual bulges. These features can often be spotted with a magnifier. The condition of the coin, or its grade, is also important. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and higher grade coins generally fetch higher prices. Consider getting your coin professionally graded to get an accurate assessment. Now, let's discuss the market value. While most 1968D pennies are worth just 1 cent, rare errors and varieties can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to several $100s. For example, a high-quality 1968D double die obverse can sell for a significant premium. If you discover a valuable 1968D penny, it's crucial to preserve it properly. Place it in a protective holder to prevent damage and consider having it professionally graded to confirm its authenticity and value. $2 million rarest coins. So there you have it. The 1968D Lincoln penny might just be more valuable than you think. Welcome back to our channel, Rarest Coins. Today, we're focusing on a fascinating topic in the world of numismatics, the 2006 Lincoln penny. At first glance, this might seem like a common coin, but there are some rare varieties and errors that could make it worth a significant amount of money. Stick with us as we explore what makes these pennies so valuable and how you can identify if you have a hidden treasure. Rarest coins. Let's start by familiarizing ourselves with the 2006 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted as part of the 50 State Quarters program, which featured a new design on the reverse side each year. The 2006 penny continues to feature Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, but with some notable differences compared to other years. Most 2006 pennies are worth just 1 cent, but there are exceptions. What makes some 2006 Lincoln pennies valuable are certain rare varieties and minting errors. Here are a few to watch for. Lincoln penny with no mint. Most 2006 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, so they lack a mint mark. However, a few pennies were accidentally struck with a D-mint mark, which was not intended. These are incredibly rare and highly sought after by Rarest coins. Extra Leaf Error penny is part of the series featuring the Lincoln Memorial design. A rare error on the 2006 penny is the extra leaf variety, where an extra leaf appears on the coin stalks on the reverse side. This error occurred during the minting process when a die was improperly engraved. 2006's Lincoln penny proof coins are specially struck and have a higher quality finish. Some 2006's proof pennies have been found with various errors, such as double dies or missing elements. These can be highly collectible and valuable. To identify these valuable errors and varieties, you'll need to closely inspect your pennies. Here's how to do it. Check the reverse side of the coin for any unusual mint marks. A 2006 penny should not have a D mint mark. If you spot one, it could be a Rarest coins. Examine the reverse side of the coin closely, particularly the coin stalks. Look for any additional leaves or anomalies. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details closely. For proof pennies, inspect the coin surface for any doubling, missing elements, or other anomalies. Proof coins often have a mirror-like finish, so look for any inconsistencies in the design. The condition of the coin, or its grade, also impacts its value. Coins are graded from poor to mint state, and higher grade coins generally fetch higher prices. Consider getting your coin professionally graded to get an accurate assessment. Let's talk about market value. While most 2006 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, rare errors and varieties can be worth significantly more. For instance, a 2006 penny with the extra leaf error can fetch anywhere from $50 to $100 or more, depending on its condition. A 2006 penny with the mistakenly added mint mark or proof errors can also be worth several $100s. If you find a valuable 2006 Lincoln penny, it's crucial to preserve it properly. Place it in a protective holder to prevent damage and consider having it professionally graded to confirm its authenticity and value. $1 million Rarest coins. And there you have it. The 2006 Lincoln penny might not seem special at first, but with the right errors and varieties, it can be quite valuable. Keep an eye out for these rare finds and you could have a collector's item on your hands. Welcome back to our channel, Rarest Coins. Today, we're diving into the world of modern coins with a focus on the 2020 Lincoln penny. While it might seem like just another recent issue, some of these pennies could be worth a lot more than their face value. Join us as we uncover the rare varieties and errors that could make your 2020 Lincoln penny a valuable collector's item. Rarest coins. First, let's get familiar with the 2020 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the series featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 2020 penny is notable for being part of a series celebrating the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Most 2020 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent. But there are a few special varieties and errors to watch for. Despite being a recent issue, the 2020 Lincoln penny has already attracted attention for a few rare errors and varieties. Here's what you need to look out for. Rarest coins. In 2020, the U.S. Mint produced a special limited run of Lincoln pennies at the West Point Mint. These coins are distinguished by a W mint mark. The 2020 Watt pennies were released in very limited quantities as part of the American Samoa National Park Quarter program and are highly sought after by collectors. Some 2020 pennies have been found with noticeable die cracks on the reverse side. Die cracks occur when the coin die starts to break down during the minting process, leaving raised lines or irregularities on the coin surface. The 2020's proof pennies, which are specially struck for collectors and have a higher quality finish, have been discovered with various errors. These include doubling on the obverse or reverse, as well as missing elements or Rarest coins. Some 2020 D pennies from the Denver Mint have been found with off-center strikes. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during minting, causing the design to be misaligned. To determine if you have a valuable 2020 Lincoln penny, you'll need to carefully inspect it. Here's how. Check the obverse side of the penny for a W mint mark. It should be located just below the date. If you find one, you have a rare and collectible coin. Look at the reverse side of the penny for any raised lines or irregularities. Use a magnifying glass to closely examine the surface for these die cracks. Examine the coin surface for any doubling or missing design elements. Proof coins have a mirror-like finish, so errors can be easier to spot if you look for inconsistencies. Inspect the alignment of the design on the coin. An off-center strike will show parts of the design missing or partially off the edge of the rarest coins. The grade or condition of the coin also affects its value. Coins are graded from poor to mint state, and higher grade coins are worth more. Consider getting your coin professionally graded to get an accurate assessment. Now, let's talk about market value. While most 2020 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, rare varieties and errors can be worth significantly more. For instance, a 2020 Watt penny can be worth anywhere from $10 to $50 or more, depending on its condition. Errors on proof coins or off-center strikes can also command higher prices. If you find a valuable 2020 Lincoln penny, it's important to preserve it properly. Place it in a protective holder to prevent damage and consider having it professionally graded to confirm its authenticity and value. 1 million rarest coins. Various 2020 Lincoln pennies with a call to action overlay. Hello, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Today, rarest coins. We're exploring an intriguing topic in numismatics. The 1977 Lincoln penny. You might think that a penny from 1977 is just another piece of pocket change, but some of these coins are actually worth a lot of money. Join us as we uncover what makes certain 1977 pennies so valuable and how you can find out if you've got a hidden gem. First, let's get to know the 1977 Lincoln penny, minted by the Philadelphia Mint. This penny features the classic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1977 penny, like many others from this era, was produced in large quantities. The typical 1977 penny is worth just 1 cent, but some can command significantly higher prices. Now, let's dive into what makes a 1977 Lincoln penny potentially valuable. The key lies in a few rare varieties and minting errors. Here are the main types to look out for. 1977 Lincoln penny with double. Some 1977 pennies have a double die error, where the obverse features doubled images of Lincoln's profile and the inscriptions. This occurs during the minting process when the coin dies are misaligned. Have struck more than rarest coins. 1977 Lincoln penny with mint. Although most 1977 pennies are from the Philadelphia Mint and lack a mint mark, a few have been found with unusual mint marks due to minting errors or anomalies. 1977 Lincoln penny with die. These are less common but can add to a coin's value. Die cracks appear as raised lines on the coin surface, while cuts are raised areas where a piece of the die has broken off. Each of these errors can make a 1977 Lincoln penny much more valuable than its face value. Collectors and enthusiasts prize these rare finds, so let's take a closer look at how you can identify them. To spot these valuable varieties and errors, you'll need to examine your pennies closely. Here's how. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin surface. Look for signs of doubling, particularly around Lincoln's profile and the inscriptions. The doubled areas might appear blurry or slightly offset. Check the area where the mint mark would be located on a coin from other mints. For Philadelphia coins, look for any unusual markings or anomalies where mint marks should not be. Inspect the surface of the coin for any raised lines or areas where the metal seems to have bulged or broken off. These are usually irregular and can be spotted with a magnifier. Remember, the condition of the coin, or its grade, also impacts its value. 1 million rarest coins. Coins are graded from poor to mint state, and higher grade coins generally fetch higher prices. If you find a 1977 Lincoln penny with one of these errors, it's important to preserve it properly. Place the coin in a protective holder to avoid any further wear or damage. You might also want to have it professionally graded by reputable numismatic service. This will help confirm its authenticity and value. 1 million rarest coins. Now, let's talk about market value. A regular 1977 penny is worth just 1 cent, but rare errors can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to several $100s, depending on the error type and coin condition. For example, A well-preserved 1977 DDO can be worth significantly more than a standard coin. So, next time you sift through your change or old penny jars, remember to keep an eye out for these potentially valuable 1977 Lincoln pennies. You might just have a rare find on your hands. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, coin enthusiasts and collectors alike. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. coins to uncover the story behind a particular penny that has been turning heads and making waves in the numismatic community, the 1988 Lincoln penny. Stick around as we explore what makes this penny so valuable and how you might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket change. First, let's set the stage. The 1988 Lincoln penny is part of the 1982 to present series, minted by the Denver Mint. At first glance, it looks like your everyday penny, copper-colored with Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, but don't let its ordinary appearance fool you. While most 1988 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, a few can be worth significantly more. The key to their value lies in the rarity and condition. The 1988 penny can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to several hundred, depending on its specific characteristics. But what exactly makes some of these pennies so valuable? Rarest coins. The value spike is largely due to a minting error. The most notable variety is the 1988 penny with a wide AM reverse. In 1988, the standard design of the reverse featured the letters A closely spaced. However, a small number of pennies were struck with a wide AM design, where the letters A and AM are noticeably spaced further apart. This variety is incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. If you're holding a 1988 penny, check the reverse side. Penny will have noticeably wider spacing between the letters compared to a regular one. Look for a separation between the A and AM that is more prominent than usual. Rarest coins. To accurately identify a valuable 1988 penny, you'll need to closely inspect it for errors and grading. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the spacing between the letters on the reverse. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its value. Pennies are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A higher grade will fetch a higher price. If you discover that your 1988 penny is a wide AM error, you'll want to take steps to preserve its value. Place the penny in a protective coin holder to prevent further wear and tear. Consider having it professionally graded by a reputable numismatic service to authenticate and evaluate its condition. Rarest coins. And there you have it, a deep dive into what makes the 1988 Lincoln penny a sought-after collector's item. Keep an eye out in your change and check your penny jar. You might just have a valuable piece of numismatic history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more content about rare coins and numismatic finds, be sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment below. Have you ever found a coin worth more than face value? Share your stories with us. Until next time, happy collecting. Feel free to adjust any sections based on the specific content you have or the style of your channel.